Are you really stush? What is up with these relationship questions? There's no sense in doing something if you're not growing from it and if it's not helping you grow.
No basics on.
Hey Stush Gang, welcome back to another video with your girl Stushy. If you are new, make sure you go ahead and hit that red subscribe button down below so that way you can officially join the Stush Gang, and welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. So today I wanted to give you guys an updated Q&A. I think I did one like last winter, so I feel like we've gained a lot of new subscribers, so I felt the need to give you guys an updated Q&A, let you guys know a little bit more about your girl, because I come on here a lot of times and I'm either doing vlogs. Yes, I feel like you guys can learn a lot about me through vlogs and through, you know, my makeup videos and stuff like that, and my entrepreneur videos, but I haven't really given you guys the opportunity to ask me questions, some things that you want to know about me. So today that's what we're going to be doing. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. Make sure you watch this video in its entirety. There are usually bloopers at the end of all of my videos, and leave your girl a big thumbs up if you enjoyed today's video. And if you guys have any other questions or you want to comment on anything that I know in today's video, make sure you drop a comment down below. Let's continue the convo. So I also want to know, like, I switched up the scenery just a little bit. This is like, I'm literally sitting on one of my ottomans right next to my bed, so I felt like it was a little vibe. I'm allowing you guys to see some of my plants because y'all know I'm a plant mom, and I'm also showing you guys just some of my skincare. But let me know how you guys are liking this setup right here. Let me know how you guys are liking the lighting and everything. So I did go ahead and ask you guys to drop some questions in my question box on Instagram, and y'all came through with the questions. So shout out to everyone that left a question or left an assumption on my Instagram. And if you're not following me on Instagram, I really hope that you go ahead and follow me on Instagram as well. It is the same thing as my YouTube at the Stush Life, so make sure you follow me over on that platform. I'm just gonna run through a few of these questions. A lot of you guys asked some of the same questions, so I'm gonna try to just group that and answer them like that. Also ask for some assumptions, for people to drop some assumptions, so if there are any assumptions, I'll address that. So Christian Allure said, what will your next hairstyle be? My next hairstyle is most likely gonna be faux locks. I've done faux locks once in the past. I want to bring those back, and the first time I did faux locks, they did box braids and then wrap the locks. I think the process is a lot easier nowadays with crochet, so that's gonna be my next style once I get tired of my headband wig, but she's giving. Okay, link is down below on my Amazon shop if you want one. Always gonna promote. What's your favorite foundation? Current favorite foundation combo, I'd say would be my NARS Soft Matte and my Beauty Bakery foundation. I like mixing those two together. But today I'm actually wearing the Fenty Beauty powder foundation, and she might be added to the top of that list. Okay, are you dating exclusively? No, I am not dating. No. So that also answers the second part of that question. A few people asked me about my relationship status, if I'm dating. When was your last relationship? When was your last serious relationship? My last serious relationship was 2020. What year are we in? 2021 now. My last serious relationship was in 2019. That's when it actually ended, but yeah, that was when I had my last serious relationship. Let's see, anything else about relationship while I'm on that topic? Let's just bang it out right now. Let's see. Lace by Jazz says, I assume you're hiding a bae from us somewhere because you too fond to be laying down alone. I'm not hiding any baes. That's hilarious, but no, thank you, but no, I'm not hiding any baes at all. Okay. She also said, I know everything about you because I actually watch your YouTube channel. Yes, I feel like you could definitely learn a lot about me by watching my YouTube channel, but I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to ask me some questions as well. Do you plan to get married? Why or why not? I actually would like to get married. I do believe that marriage is still possible in our generation. I know a lot of people have definitely given up on it just because, you know, we know people really ain't shit. Like, I'm not gonna classify men or women, but you know, there are people that if they genuinely want to be with you, they will act right. So I definitely do believe in marriage. I definitely do see myself getting married someday. So yes, I do believe in marriage, and I would like to get married. Do you see yourself in a relationship anytime soon? What is up with these relationship questions? I do, but I'd have to have a person first, if that makes sense. But I do see myself in a relationship sometime soon. A few people were also asking me about 2021 goals. Kendra asked me about my 2021 goals. Rika asked me about a few goals. Heidi also asked, what are some of your goals for 2021? Love you too, boo. Fen Dallas said, what are you looking forward to this year? Wishing you a happy and healthy new year. Okay, how are you feeling about the new year? So I'm pretty excited about this new year. I'm always excited about a new year. I feel like new year is a new start. Granted, it's just another day, but I feel like the new year can definitely inspire, or it inspires me to work 10 times harder, to work 10 times better. Sometimes we do fall off, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I do fall off throughout the year, but I'm making it my mission this year to not fall off, because there's things that I want to accomplish in 2021. Yes, there were things I wanted to accomplish in 2020 and I accomplished them, and same for the years that have passed. But I feel like this year feels different. 2020 felt different to me as well, and I'm very proud of what I was able to accomplish in 2020. But in 2021, I see myself growing my YouTube platform. I see myself growing my Instagram platform. I see myself growing my business, Capra NYC. I see myself doing a lot, and this year I definitely see myself touching at least 10K this year, and that's on period. So if you haven't already subscribed, sis, you know what to do, okay? Definitely see myself landing a lot more sponsorships and a lot more partnerships with some of my favorite brands, because I love talking about my favorite brands on a regular. Like, you guys hear me speak about a lot of my favorite brands on a regular basis, but it's always nice for them to recognize you, you know, for them to recognize your hard work and for them to actually pay you, because at the end of the day, yeah, I'm shouting y'all out and stuff, but that's not paying the bills at the end of the day. A goal of mine would be to pay off all of my credit card bills. Now, I don't have too many credit cards, but I have some debt that I want to work on to start paying off my student loans, because I did go to Buff State for 2 years, so I don't really have a lot of student loans, but I still have that, you know, somewhere written down, and it's affecting my credit score, let's just say that. I also want to make it a note to explore more. I feel like I'm a person that likes to do a lot of adventurous things, but I mean, it's kind of hard now, being that, you know, we're living through an entire pandemic, but I'd like to travel a little bit more. I love traveling, so I want to make it my mission to touch 3 different places this year. So yeah, that's just a few of some of my 2021 goals. What are you looking forward to the most in 2021? Moving out. I'm ready to move out of my parents' house. I was living on my own for 5 years in Buffalo, and let's just say the peace of mind is everything. My parents are pretty cool. They know that I YouTube. They understand that I take this thing very, very seriously, and they support me in every single way. But I'm ready to like be in my own space. I feel like I definitely need a room just for recording right now. I'm literally in my, you know, small New York City room, and have to set up my lights every single time that I want to record, set up the camera, set everything up, and then break it down. When I move out, I'll be able to, you know, put all that stuff in another room and film separately from where I sleep. And that is just something that I'm really looking forward to in 2021, and of course growing with you guys. A few people asked me if I'm doing YouTube full-time, if I'd like to do YouTube full-time, what made me start a YouTube. When I started a YouTube, y'all, I really just started a YouTube. I knew I wanted to bring you guys like a lot of makeup and stuff like that. I didn't see myself, you know, giving you guys entrepreneur content, because when I started my YouTube, I didn't even start thinking, well, I actually started thinking about, you know, creating my own brand, but Capra NYC wasn't even in the works as yet, but it was in my mind, if that makes sense. Like, I knew I wanted to start a cosmetics brand, but I didn't know, you know, when I was going to start it. But when I started my YouTube channel, I knew I wanted to bring you guys a lot of makeup videos, a lot of beauty content, because I personally think I'm a little bit funny. I loved watching YouTube videos, and I felt like people could really learn, or just really appreciate my energy, really appreciate some of the content that I had to give on the platform. So that's why I started a YouTube channel. I didn't really start taking it seriously until maybe like 6 months in. Like, I was uploading regularly, or consistently, as I would say, but it wasn't like 3 videos a week like what I'm doing now. It was probably like 1 video every 2 weeks, which is still better than some, because I know some people upload once a month. But yes, I would love for YouTube to be one of my full-time jobs, and I say one of because I don't want to rely on solely YouTube, because the platform could very much crash at any given time, at any given point. So I want to also be able to land other deals with other companies, so that I'm not just stuck on one platform, if that makes sense, so that I'm not just getting one paycheck from one place. The key is to have numerous incomes, okay? And that's what we're working on. That's what we're working towards. What have you learned as an influencer so far? Wow, I've definitely learned patience. I'll say that. I've definitely learned patience. There's been numerous times where I've sat down to record a video, and 20 minutes in, I'm like, damn, this wasn't recording, or damn, my battery's about to die, or damn, I'm running out of memory space, or I've recorded the video and I'm editing and I'm like, I don't like this shit at all. Sorry for cursing, but that's just exactly how I'll be feeling. I just don't like this. I have to re-record it. So I'd say if you're interested in becoming an influencer, you really have to know, I mean, you'll figure it out along the way once you start, or even a YouTuber for that matter. You'll figure it out along the way if you really like it, because it'll show if you don't. I've definitely learned to tap into myself more, if that makes sense. I feel like with everything you get better with time, but just being on this platform and doing my makeup and, you know, sitting down to create videos for you has taught me more about myself, in the sense that I didn't realize that I would be able to create my own intros and full-blown edit a whole video on my own, learn camera stuff on my own. Granted, I learned a lot of these other things through some of my friends that are also influencers, and, you know, watching other YouTube videos. But you definitely, there's some things that you just have to teach yourself. So I've definitely been able to tap into my own creativity, and I feel like being an influencer has also taught me that you really never know who's watching, and that is something that I just can't stress enough. So I will note that if you're, say, a business owner or an influencer, or you're thinking about starting a YouTube, you're thinking about, you know, maybe working on your Instagram platform, just keep on going, because you really never know who's watching. You could blow up tomorrow. Shit, I could blow up tomorrow. You really never know who's watching. You really never know how long it will take you to accomplish all of your goals. But make sure you keep at it, because once you stop, you're not gonna get anywhere. But yeah, influencing has definitely taught me a lot. It's crazy to even think about it. To be honest, we're warming up. I just want to say that we're warming up. I'm playing this video so that I can replay it in a couple of years and see, you know, how much I've grown. So, oh, is YouTube your full-time job? If not, how are you so organized with it? I love your content. Thank you. That was Simply Dami. YouTube is not my full-time job. I also work at Sephora as well. And of course, Capra NYC is my job as well. That's my job. That's my bae. But no, YouTube is not my full-time job. How I'm so organized, I don't know. Honestly, at first I was recording maybe like a day or two before I needed to upload a video. Now I try to bulk record, so that helps me out a ton in regards to savings. It saves me a lot of time as well. I also plan out my video ideas, so I always try to have a list of stuff that I want to record, and then whenever I'm ready to record, I pick out something on that list and record. So yeah, that's another way that I try to keep organized, or try to stay organized. But yeah, consistency is key. With consistency comes growth. So I definitely feel like that's what helps me to, you know, stay so organized, because I want to see myself grow. There's no sense in doing something if you're not growing from it, and if it's not helping you grow. Mirror Mirror Only Wall asks, what influenced you to be an influencer? Honestly, when I started my YouTube channel, I was just starting it to make videos. I didn't realize what came with having a YouTube channel. I didn't realize that your content focuses on beauty, lifestyle, or fashion, that you're basically signing up to be an influencer. I didn't realize all of that. So I can't say what influenced me to be an influencer, because initially when I started my YouTube channel, I didn't realize that I was basically signing up to be an influencer, if that makes any sense. But I guess what encouraged me to keep going was just seeing how people were able to take in some of the information that I was giving, and just the response that I was given every single time that I uploaded a new picture or I uploaded a new video. Just how the Stush Gang, really and truly, how the Stush Gang came through every single time, and how you guys are continuing to come through. So I thank you guys for that. So at the end of the day, you guys influence me, if that makes sense. Just you guys showing so much support to all my platforms, whether it be Instagram or YouTube, that definitely influenced me to keep on going, keep on creating content and recording videos and taking pictures, because I just like seeing how it's helped you. There have been so many people that have reached out to me like, oh my god, your business videos helped me do this, or oh my god, I finally bought that Laneige lip mask and it's thebomb.com. Things like that really warm my heart, because it lets me know that you guys trust me enough to start your own business, or listen to something that I may have said in one of my videos, and, you know, in the end start your own business, or just go out and buy a product that I've promoted. So that really warms my heart. Shawnee asked me if I plan on staying in New York. Honestly, I don't know. If I stay in New York, I probably wouldn't stay in the Bronx. I'd probably move either to Westchester, or maybe even to like Williamsburg, Brooklyn, maybe even Jersey. Well, Jersey's not New York, but it's very close to New York. I'm thinking in that tri-state. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure yet, but if I had stayed in New York, those are the places that I would be staying in, or that I would move to. Shawnee also asked, she was asking a ton of questions. She said, what would you rather, never getting to travel again or COVID vaccine to travel? I'm definitely taking that COVID vaccine to travel, and that's a fact, because never traveling again, what? No. Half Mellow asks, what's your favorite kind of wine? I love anything Moscato. Chardonnay and Pinot Grigio has been growing on me just a little bit, but I don't really like red wine because I feel like it's a lot more dry, and I like more of a sweeter wine. So I could do a Zinfandel, I could do a Rosé, but I don't really like a Merlot or a Cabernet or anything like that. But if I had to choose, I'd definitely say Moscato. Or I'd even say there's this brand called Castello di Poggio. I used to work at Olive Garden, fun fact, and I learned a lot about wines there, working there, because we do give samples. Well, we're supposed, I don't know if they do. If your waiter's gonna do it, they might have to really like you to do it. But we're supposed to bring a sample of wine to every table when we greet them. So yeah, there's this wine called Castello di Poggio. It is a Moscato. I really like that as well. Kendra, Kinesthetic, assumption you love cow print. It's not an assumption. It's a fact. It's a whole fact. It's a known fact too. You guys know. If you know, you know. Girl, I need a cow print headband. I'm about to look on Shein and see if they have one of those. Current favorite lippy. Wow. Girl, that's hard. Kendra, why would you ask me that? Current favorite lippy. I'm gonna say Juvia's Place Cola Lip Liner plus Juvia's Place Lady Lipstick topped off with Fenty Beauty's Hot Chocolate Gloss Bomb. That's it. That's the one. Lineage of Kings asks, what's most important to you? I think the thing that's most important to me is my health. My health is always something that, like, I try to stay on top of. I mean, I consider myself a healthy being, other than the fact that I don't work out, but I eat pretty healthy. And I feel like that's pretty important as well. Obviously, working out would contribute to me being a healthy individual as well. But my health is always very, very important to me, because I know how it's to have to stay in the hospital and have to. My memory card ran out of space. Or damn, I'm running out of memory space. But what I was saying was, I know how it is to have to, you know, be on medication or take medications on a daily. So I feel like my health is probably the most important thing to me. And the health of my family and friends is pretty important to me as well. That's a really good question. How do you pick your clothes when you're shopping? What type of style do you have? Honestly, if it looks cute, if I feel like I could rock it, if I feel like I could definitely make an outfit out of it, I buy it. How would I describe my style? I can't really describe my style because I feel like I dress based on how I feel. Sometimes I might want to be in streetwear. Sometimes I want to, you know, look real preppy and real cute. Other times I might want to look real sexy. I might want to throw on like a tight dress and maybe show a little cleavage or something. So it really just depends on how I feel. Some of my favorite stars include Zara. I really used to love shopping on Nasty Gal. I might actually start shopping on there as well. Again, Nasty Gal was like my place, my go-to place to shop when I was in like high school and I just started college. What 3 apps are you using daily? Definitely Wix. That's how I track any orders that may have came through, track and fulfill any orders that may have came through on my website, Capra NYC. YouTube Studio, because that's how I'm able to respond to any comments that you guys may have left on any of my videos, and that's how I'm able to track to see how my video is doing. And let's see, I'm not gonna lie y'all, Instagram. I'm on Instagram every day. It's sad, but I feel like I kind of have to be on Instagram because I promote a lot of things on Instagram. I'm either, you know, uploading a new picture on Instagram or telling you guys something in my stories, or I'm on Capra NYC's Instagram promoting a pair of lashes or something like that. So Instagram would definitely be the third. Would you rather living without your phone or TV? My TV, because I can watch TV on my phone. See what I did there? Yeah. What are 3 skincare products you can't live without? Definitely a lip balm, a lip mask, something of that sort. I also really love face masks. I cannot live without a face mask. And the last thing would definitely be a moisturizer. Would definitely be a good moisturizer, because I like to say I have combination skin, but in the winter I could be very, very dry, and I feel like moisturizers help to seal in all the products that you use prior to it. So I feel like a good moisturizer is definitely one of the products that one of the skincare products that I can't live without. Geneva asked, are you really stush? Helping, LOL. So yes, I am really I am really stush. Yes, in a group of all of my friends, I might be the stushest person in that entire group. I feel like I've loosened up just a little bit. Like after going away to college in Buffalo, I've definitely loosened up a little bit. But listen, catch me on a good night and I'm like, who? What? No. Well. But no, yes, I am actually really stush. And I've carried the nickname Stushy for a minute, probably since I was like a good 6, 7, not gonna lie. What is your favorite ice cream? I love me a rum and raisin. I love me a grape nut. If you're unfamiliar with these flavors, then they're Jamaican flavors, but I love me a rum and raisin. I love me a grape nut. If I'm going traditional, I love me a strawberry. I love anything with berries inside of it. So those are all the questions that I have today. Those are all the assumptions that I have today. I don't really have too many assumptions. If you guys have any other questions, leave them down below in the comments. To all the people that left a question or an assumption, thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram if you're not already, at the Stush Life. And if you haven't already subscribed after watching this entire video, you know so much about me, you might as well subscribe down below and join the Stush gang. And make sure you also turn on your post notification bell to be alerted whenever I upload the next video. Thank you guys so much again for watching. Thank you guys for supporting me in 2020, in 2021, in 2019, and in 2018, because that's actually when I started my YouTube channel. And with that being said, I love you guys. Again, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye guys. A few people asked me about my hair and my shirt would not let me live my best life today. Would not let me record in peace.